It's Friday afternoon. We had 4 mils of rain overnight, and I thought I'd just come out and have a second look at the track. Track manager Jason Kerr would be absolutely delighted with the 4 mils of rain. It's just freshened up the track really nicely. You can feel some of the, recovering verti drains a bit more today than I could yesterday. They were hard to find yesterday. So I think the rain and the overnight, it's going to be very cold in Melbourne, and we're likely to get a frost tomorrow, if not quite a heavy dew. So I think that'll keep the track as a 4. It's certainly no worse than a 4, and it might even, if it's going to surprise, it'll be on the better side of a 4. In terms of track pattern, the track is in extraordinarily good order for what's going to be a July race meeting. In the circle races, so there's 5 races around the circle. I think the fields will, they'll spread out enough, and that will give an advantage to the ride-on paces and horses racing handy to the pace. Particularly early in the card, the lane hard against the fence is as good as any, so they won't be searching for anything early on in the card, particularly. And I think you'd be much better off to be on pace or handy to the pace. There's 4 races from the shoot start. They tend to race in a tighter formation from those shoot start races, and there is a little bit of tractor traffic. You can probably see the 2 lines going down the track here. It's very marginal, but it might help. It might help the horses later in the card, and even out wide in the home straight. The course is holding up incredibly well, and there's some lanes out there that are reasonably firm, but that only come into play very late in the day, if at all. So in race 8, for example, which is a race from the shoot start, a horse like Leodoro and Portman probably racing 3 wide with cover, they'll get an ideal opportunity, I would think. So should be a tremendous card. Track's in great order. I'm looking forward to betting it. It's a very dense, deep card with lots of good punting opportunities. So I'm pretty confident we can back a winner or 2 there, punters. In terms of any kind of a tip, it was hard to find too many standouts in the meeting. I think the filly coming down from Sydney, Clipper, will run a well back favourite, and she'll be extremely hard to beat. But apart from that, there's lots of backing as many horses as you can. There's value in these races tomorrow, punters. So all the best, and we'll see you again next week. I'll be back with Ralphie on Monday.